You're listening to Petrified. This episode coming up on your left.
Good morning, lovely people. I hope you have your sandwiches and flasks all packed up and you've taken a trip to the lab because we don't have a working toilet. Are you ready for a great day? If you weren't now, that'd be a real problem. So, all aboard who are coming aboard.
I'll go. I'll just go.
That's a lovely hat, Mrs. I saw a similar one on a donkey.
I could just get on. If he doesn't turn up, I can just get on. I'll leave him behind.
I got it. You left it on the bathroom sink.
Oh, thank gosh. I didn't think you were gonna make it.
Don't know why you keep refusing to wear it.
You could have left it on the sink until we got back.
Aubrey, my mother gave you this cross to keep you safe. Please put it on and don't throw it back in her face. Or God's face.
We could have missed the coach over this chain.
But we didn't. You shouldn't keep taking it off.
It's our honeymoon, Van. And I find it hard to be romantic with a cross that reminds me of your mother and reminds me that Jesus is watching. Is that an okay answer, Van?
It's a ridiculous answer, and you know.
Here, Van. Beep beep. Time to hop on board.
Did he just hear all the conversation?
Mrs. Back your old van onto the coach, will you please?
I'm so embarrassed. Quick, before he says something else.
Aubrey, I want to apologize for, getting the cross.
No, I do. Because when you say it out loud like that, I obviously overreacted. I just got nervous. I'd have to ask them to wait. I'm not good at talking to people.
Well, then, we're both sorry. Let's kiss and make up.
Van, people are looking.
We're married now, Aubrey. It's okay.
How will they know we're married?
I don't think they care either way.
They'll think we're...
Of loose morals, and then we'll have to kiss them all.
Shh. Shh. Let's just look out the window and be quiet.
Just two little church mice.
We're not that bad, are...
Good afternoon, you pack of ghouls.
What did he just call us?
I'm Pascal, your guide for today. I'll ask you not to abbreviate that to Passy, or anything that's only one consonant away from a wee, or a woman's yoke. Now, we're headed to our first location, but in the meantime, I just wanted to welcome you to a day and evening of fun and frights and mortal terror. I guarantee we won't rest until you're screaming.
Oh, golly, Aubrey.
So thank you for selecting Ireland's favourite ghost and torture bus.
Van. No.
We'll show you the most haunted places, the scenes of what I'd honestly call travesties against humanity, and there'll be some lovely opportunities for coffee and cake stops later in the day. Enjoy! Driver, Mark, whatever, will you pass us the fucking Maltesers off? Oh, I'm still on.
What the heck is this? What did you book?
The scenic tour, with all the local beauty spots. Oh, hold on. There were two coaches.
Oh, Van, we just got on this one because he told us to. We didn't even check to see if it was the right one.
Well, we'll have to get him to turn around. I'm not riding on this ghost thing.
Oh, Van, please don't make a scene. We can get through this.
Are we ready for a top tip to make sure you don't get possessed?
Or maybe not.
They'll stop for a restroom soon. He said there's none on the bus, and then we just won't come back.
What do we do until then?
Now, it's an occupational hazard on the ghost bus that we get absolutely lashed out of it with evil spirits. When you swirl a metaphorical stick and stir up old tales of woe, sure of course ghouls are going to spill out.
Van, I can't swirl sticks. I'll get sick.
Knitter and Natter down there. Do you want to stand up and share your story with the coach?
No.
Well, cuteness, Moshidale. How are you going to find out how to protect yourself from evil if you don't even know the rules?
Oh, gosh, I wouldn't know.
Cart.
Carts?
Let me translate. Zippig the Lippig.
Oh,
Now, Van, you might have thought that was me being desperate rude, but in fact, it's the veil, or the mouth, that the ghost gets in through. So when we go to our first location, don't be walking around with your mouth swinging open, catching flies and yapping away over my tails. Or who knows what'll get stuck in your gob.
I truly don't want that to happen.
So keep them lips sealed, and the ears open for my story, and you'll be on the pig's back.
I only understand every, fifth thing he says.
And our first stop approaches. Coming up on your left, you'll see Schlieve Jora, where them nuns went missing. Anyway, here we are, the Abbey of the Grey Monk. Lots of people found dead here. What a treat. I almost forgot. Look at this. Aww. This little tweeter. Some call her Pascalina. That would be the female version of my own name, Pascal. I like to call her Early Warning System. Almost like the budgies in the mines. This little one will warn us if there's a change in atmosphere. Not gas now. If there was a gas leak, we're all dead. No. She'll let us know if someone brings back a spirit with them from the Abbey. Can I get an ooh? Ooh. So no trying to sneak any devils in. Everybody, whoosh.
Aubrey, hang back. This is far too ungodly. I can't.
Let's hide behind this pillar. Hopefully that nightmare of a man won't miss us. Better get comfy. I brought this flask at least. Will we share a coffee?
Yum. Well, happy honeymoon, beautiful. Hope you're enjoying seeing the world.
I'd rather not see the Abbey of the Grey Monk. Wonder why it's called that, though.
You do not want to join in on that tour and listen to gruesome stories. How anyone can get a thrill out of others' misfortune is beyond me.
Oh gosh, no. But I suppose I really should be trying to talk to other people. All I really know are the folk from church.
Would you have married me if you had more guys to pick from?
Van. Goodness. I care for you very much.
Do you love me?
I love every... Do you love me?
I'm loving getting to know you.
Me too. And we don't hate each other. We're just...
Finding our feet.
Holy lantern, Jesus, what are you doing, young one?
Oh, sorry. What?
You're sitting on the stone throne.
Am I?
From where the Grey Monk would pass sentence on who lived or died. And here's a hint. Everyone died. Get up, get up.
Oh, I'm so ashamed.
Now, you see where she's left her flask, folks? That's where the monk would rest the club he'd beat the people to death with.
Van, everybody's looking.
'Cause you're standing in front of the highlight of the stop. Scurry to the left there, Colleen.
Where are you going, Aubrey?
I need a minute by myself. I need to get away from everyone. I'll see you back on the coach.
Are you okay? Where did you go?
I could just die, Van. I could just die.
You still might.
Welcome back on the coach, you pack of monsters. I hope you enjoyed that scene of mayhem and wanton destruction. And I'm not talking about the Yank who plonked herself on the stone throne.
I'm sorry and embarrassed.
You're either the least of our worries, or the biggest.
I hope I'm the least, Van.
Because as we got back in the coach, look what I spotted. There's Pascalina.
Where?
Gone. One of you sneakily opened her cage and off she went. Or else she could be mashed into a pulp in one of your handbags.
Why would someone do that?
Because it's obvious. Something evil has come back into the coach with us. I did warn you not to break the rules, but I heard a few chatterers, and Owl Van and Wanderly Wagon hiding behind the pillar. And has anyone noticed how cold it's gotten on the bus?
Look at my breath.
It's the aircon or something.
So, with 30 minutes until we reach Belphegor House, where they did awful things to the Catholics, it's time for our game. Well, it was on the itinerary when you booked. Funny how we knew someone was going to get possessed. Let's play Grey Monk. How do you play? It's very simple. Somebody on the bus is possessed by the thing that was in the Abbey, and we have to find out who by the end of the day. Or else.
It's gonna be me. I'm possessed, I know it.
Aubrey.
He'll pick me.
The possessed person knows they are possessed. It's not going to be a surprise.
Ah, it is you.
Told you.
So when I give the word, everybody on the outside seat will move up a row and talk to your new neighbor. Drill them with questions.
Oh no. If someone tries to swap with you, I'll just say I'm possessed, and then it's over.
The demon can lie, so don't say like, are you a demon? Find other ways. The demon will give themselves away with how they act.
First person that sits down, I'm going to say, I kill kids.
Just ask the right questions. Now, here's the catch. If you guess wrong, you and the person you guess are out.
Aww.
But if you guess right, you win €50. Oh. Good prize, right?
I'll just give someone €50. What's that in dollars?
And when it is revealed that rotten old demon will be exorcised, punished, and banished in front of everyone,
In front of...
we'll even throw a bucket of holy water over the feck.
Well, that's that. I have to win. I can't let them know it's me.
Be super friendly. Be yourself. No one in a million years would expect...
What if we get to the end and nobody picks the demon correctly? Does the demon win something?
Why would you ask that?
No reason.
Well, by the end of the trip, the demon will have had time to really settle in. All that time to get its claws into the host body. So, what would it get? The body it inhabits, for as long as it wants.
Oh, good game.
Good game! So, are we right?
Good luck, Aubrey. Just keep calm.
Shift!
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me.
Good cover, pal. So, tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm Aubrey. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm on my honeymoon. That's my husband in the seat ahead. We're having a great time in your country. I especially like your churches. I am a woman of faith, you see? Yep, very much so. Yep, I love God.
You're very smiley. Like you're trying really hard to appear happy. I notice these things because I'm a journalist, so I interview a lot of people, but also I like doing impressions of people. I'm a woman of faith, you see. Sarah's my name. Hi, pal.
If you do impressions of people, could you just be pretending to be Sarah right now and you're not really her?
Good tactic.
Tell me something only Sarah would know.
Well, I do ballet. Wait, that makes no sense. Because you don't know that it would be what only Sarah knows, because I could be the demon making it up and not really Sarah. Here's one for you. A real demon question. What does it feel like to kill someone? I'll know if you're lying.
It is something you never forget. You feel empty afterwards.
Wow. I don't think you're lying.
Switch!
Hi. Hello there. How are you?
Well, my head's not on back to front, so that's something.
I don't get it.
Backwards head. The Exorcist. Green puke. Your mother sucks. And anyway, I'm Copper Kelly. Nice to meet you. American?
Yes, on honeymoon. Listen, we could just sit in silence till it's time to move on. This game is so stupid.
But where's the fun in that? Let's get to know each other. So, I'm a musician.
Switch! Switch!
Listen, there's this guy Michael down the back. He's a candle maker from the north or something. Very suspicious. Just kept talking about camping.
Van, you idiot. It's me, remember?
But I could say it was him. Throw the scent off?
No, then you'd be out of the game. And I'd have to do all this ridiculous stuff by myself.
Now, before we get off, do we have any accusers? Speak now, or forever hold your peace, and practically hand that €50 to someone else.
Yes, I have. There's a woman called Val Hatcher. That's her there. Visiting from LA, she's definitely possessed. Museum educator, me
Hi.
Oh, that's a no. Well, you're both out.
Damn it.
Dave Sinners from Leeds. He tried to throw me off the scent by singing a song.
2 no's.
This is like a witch hunt on wheels.
Demon hunt.
Any more? You're all gone quiet now. Right. Everyone off the coach for our second stop. The original building was built in the 1600s. The landowners were, of course, ne'er-do-wells. One of the family was a famous artist, created a series of paintings called Puella Venari.
Van? I said something on the coach to that girl, Sarah, who made the accusation. Something I shouldn't have. I was afraid to lie.
What did you say to her?
Not the full story, but kind of hinting what happened to Jimmy.
You what? Hey now, keep it down in the back. And a reminder, everyone, don't talk to the owners. Leave them be. Awful pale, poor creators.
You're gonna get us into a lot of trouble.
I hope you're all suitably freaked out by that. Now, our next point of interest is Grosvenor Lodge, the house where they found the torture room in the hidden basement, where many people were murdered. We'll just be driving past. The daughter of the family still actually lives there. Blind, God love her. Got a fork in the eye.
Which is the girl you said it to, Aubrey?
She's just... Oh... She's gone. She's not on the bus.
And as far as I can tell, neither are the people that were kicked out of the game.
Oh, and there goes all the lights on the bus flickering on and off. One of you is defo full of it. Evil, that is.
Huh? Maybe they're in different seats and we can't see them from here. My word. It's absolutely freezing.
Ready for round 2? Have to keep moving. We've a case to crack.
I'll keep an eye out for those accusers as I'm moving around the bus. I'll let you know if I see them. Hey, why don't I just accuse you and we'll both be knocked out and done with this?
No, let's play properly, okay?
Now, try to talk to people you haven't talked to before.
I'm gonna move around.
Switch!
Hi there. I'm Aubrey.
Oh, that's a lovely name. I'm Dominica. Nice to meet you. Although I'd probably take that back if you're the demon.
So, Dominica, what questions have you been asking so far? To get the lowdown on who's who?
Well, I haven't really been asking questions. I'm a photographer, so I've been taking people's pictures.
How do you think that will help?
I don't know. Maybe their aura will show up or something. It's just for a bit of fun. Can I take yours? Hesitation.
Do it then. Take it.
Smile. Let's see if you're the demon. No. No aura. Surprise, surprise. Oh, what's that on your chest where your collar fell open? Is it a colour?
It's a burn. Better button this right up.
I am really sorry. That was very...
Take your picture. Take a selfie. Let's see what shows up.
I don't really do that.
Ah, hesitation.
Oh, if you look out the window now, you'll see the burned ruin of a building. That used to be a radio station. Not a very popular one, but listeners said the night it burned down, the DJ had been receiving some very strange calls. After that night, he was never seen again. Creepy, right? I'd say he's dead. Switch!
Hello. Touch this cross, please. Let's see if your fingers melt.
I don't take religion lightly, miss.
I don't take possession lightly. Come on, touch.
There.
Oh, that's disappointing. Not one person's gone up in flames, yeah. I'm Polly Joyce, by the way.
Van Diamond, from Pennsylvania.
So what do you do when you're not avoiding possession, Van? Diamond?
I'm a pastor.
Yeah, I think I know. Oh, I think I know that name.
You don't.
Now, I read something in an internet forum very, very recently.
Switch!
Let's chat the next stop, Van, yeah? Van, I think it's that woman over there. The one with the camera.
That girl who just stood up, did you talk to her at any stage today?
No, why?
From now on, don't tell anyone your second name or where you're from.
Right, creeps. We're going to stop here for our nice little picnic. I hope you all have your packed lunches, because I have the most delicious Victoria sponge, and you're not getting any of it. But before we disembark, any accusations?
I thought you'd never ask. The guy over there from Brisbane, called Ripley or something. Abu Ripley, riddled with demons, I'd say.
Nah, mate, it's definitely you. Everyone look at Steve from Belfast, the demon in running shoes.
Wrong. Ah, yous are hopeless. Oh, wait now. Who's this with her hand raised?
Will I stand up? Hi, everyone. I'm Eleanor Hagstone, and I have to say this game is far more terrifying than I thought it would be. If we don't find the demon, I'm going to be awake all night checking with the doors. So, with that in mind, I have a list. Oh, where's that piece of paper? It's either Caroline Brosnan, Bevin Matthews, or Mike Ruffo. Thanks.
Gosh, Eleanor, you have them dropping like flies.
Oh, and Sophie Bloomfield.
Well, feckish.
Sorry, Sophie.
You're dead wrong on all counts, but we've clearly thinned the herd. Who's left? Will the demon win? Why don't we continue over our picnic? Everyone head down to the lovely grassy area just near the cliffs. Don't fall off. I couldn't be bothered throwing a rope down. I'd never pull you up with my back. Don't get old, kids. Anyway, from there you'll see the gorgeous Storm Mule Head, which, for our trivia hounds, was one of the last manned lighthouses in Ireland. Now, come on, you accusers.
Jesus Christ.
Aubrey.
Just let them all get off, Van. Shh. Just let them all get off. Look what's under the seat, Van. It's Pascalina, with her neck broken.
Keep walking. We're not getting back on that coach. It's insane. What sicko would kill a bird? Whose seat was it on?
It doesn't matter. It could have been planted there by someone else. Misdirection.
Does some lunatic really think that they're possessed? Who are these freaks? Getting enjoyment out of visiting places people died.
Did you do it, Van?
What?
Did you kill the bird when no one was looking?
How could you think that?
I mean, did you do it for me? So they wouldn't know it was me.
This is lunacy, Aubrey. Do you hear what you're saying?
There's something wrong with me, Van. You know there is.
Slow down, Aubrey. You're walking too close to the edge of the cliff.
What? You don't think I... Oh, God.
Come here. Just let me hug you. There's nothing wrong with you, Aubrey.
You know there is. They were going to ask me to leave the church if you hadn't organized this trip. There's no space for me in the church.
we'll find your space.
It's my fault Jimmy is dead.
It wasn't in your control. What happened to him wasn't in your control. Aubrey, stop shaking your head and listen to me. I still have my mother's cross in my pocket. Here, look. Let this be the moment you make a concerted effort to come back to God, and then everything will get better. I promise. Put it on.
I can't, Van.
Why not?
Because it burns! I told you there was something wrong with me.
Hey! Where in the name of God have you been?
The coach is gone.
As have you been for bloody ages. Did the fact the sun went down not give you a hint that time was passing at Colleen?
I got lost in the dark. Where is everybody?
Well, sure, the driver had to keep going with the others. Some of them have flights to catch. They couldn't hang around waiting for you two. Oh, where's Van Morrison? Don't tell me you've lost him.
He left me.
Really? And on your honeymoon? Jesus, that's unfortunate. Well, I suppose I can't be angry with you now, even though me TripAdvisor rating is going to plummet. But have we to wait for him?
He's gone. He hitchhiked.
Are you sure?
No, I'm lying.
Sorry. Well, come on then, Solo Sally.
Come on where?
The blue minivan over there. I'll be driving you back to the starting point in it. You'll be getting a personal touch. It was nearly a personal kick you were getting.
How did you get the minivan?
It was here. We left it here from before.
Why?
What's this? 20 questions. You have the head melted off me. Here, get in the back.
Hello.
Hi there. I'm Aubrey.
Up! Come on, hoosh yourself in.
I got lost as well. Don't feel so bad. I asked Pascal if I could see the lighthouse up close, and then I took the wrong road. They were all gone when I got back too.
2 Egypts. Sure, we may as well keep the tour going. You've paid for it. Now, this long and winding road we're puttering along is a known black spot. Oh, there have been tons of pile-ups over the years.
It's all so horrible.
Isn't it? And some of the victims were proper mangled.
Not the accidents. This. Finding entertainment in death, in pain. You... What's your name?
Me? Forrest.
And that accent. Where are you from?
Charleston.
So you've traveled here thousands of miles to experience horror. And people like you making money off it, Pascal? If either of you knew what true evil was, you'd run a mile. It's guilt and madness and emptiness and hatred. If you knew what I was, you wouldn't be laughing and taking photos to show your friends.
Is that right, miss? And what are you?
I'm a monster.
Should I pull over, miss?
Pull over and run. That's what you should do, because death follows me. Do you know why Van married me? He was trying to save me, to bring me back to God.
Sir, she's clearly distressed.
Because I've done horrible things.
Look, we'll be home soon. We were on the home stretch when we stopped at the lighthouse. You'll be in the laba in your B&B with the hot water bottle burning.
I couldn't feel God anymore. Can you imagine? Imagine that moment after a lifetime of serving Him with every thought, with every action. He disappeared. I felt nothing. And then I realized He didn't exist. He never existed. So I knew this was it. This life was all there was. There was no consequences. Oh, I did the most terrible things. My family tried to cover it up, but after a while there was no covering it up. They got the pastor involved who tried to exorcise me. They didn't believe it was just me. It must have been something wicked that had taken hold of me. So they tied me to a chair and screamed those prayers that meant nothing. Nothing. Van, he untied me to give me water, and I leapt up and I tried to run from the room. The woman whose house we were in, her boy, a child, Jimmy was his name, 12 years old. When I ran from the room, he was standing at the top of the stairs. He'd come up to hear what the screaming was. But I needed to get out, and in a panic, I pushed him to get him out of the way. I pushed him at the top of the stairs, and he tumbled down. When the others followed me out, we saw him lying there, his neck bent, not breathing. And all the fight went out of me. Something had made me do that. Now it was gone.
Jesus.
Normal people would have called the police, had me taken away. But our church decided to help me, the lost lamb. Van asked me to marry him, and I just said yes. To the pastor who tried to exorcise me. So here we are, in the dark, in the middle of nowhere. And it's all over. It's me. I'm the thing you've been looking for.
Well then, let's find out.
What do you mean?
Forrest, you're up.
Oh, no, that's really inappropriate.
What do you mean?
Forrest is the only one who didn't make an accusation. She didn't say who she thought was possessed.
I wanted to be sure.
Well, there you go. End it.
All right then. Go on. Finish it. Get your €50.
Oh, God. This is...
Go on.
Fine. Pascal, I'd like to make the final accusation, please.
The excitement.
I think the passenger possessed is this lady, Aubrey.
Wrong. And you're both out.
But it is.
I was wondering if you'd get it. I was hoping you'd get it. That someone would get it.
It has to be her. There's no one left.
There's one person left.
Pascal?
Yes, Aubrey.
You're driving very close to the edge of the road.
Do you get it now?
You're going to kill us.
I can't die.
The tree!
Everything feels broken.
Looks it as well.
Did you kill them all? Is that where they went?
What? The other passengers? Not at all. They went on the coach. I always find some way of doing this, though. Just one or two left, who no one will miss. Forgettable. Shy. And then you went and pushed your man off the cliff. So that poor thing in the van is your fault. She'd be missed, you see. Hence, a crash, rather than a disappearance.
Fuck, you like to talk.
It's my job. So obviously, you're just a run-of-the-mill psycho. Or maybe you are possessed. You're just not possessed by the thing that was in the Abbey. And in a moment, I won't be.
Leave me alone.
It releases me and takes me over. Releases me and takes me over. Again and again and again. It's hell. But I have to keep on coming back. It knows pain, how to cause the most excruciating version of it. Believe me. And I tell you something else. I get through a ton of birds. Oh, be careful of the glass, pigeon. Oh, see now. All someone has to do is guess it's me who's possessed and the demon will stop. But no one ever does. So I have to keep repeating this and feeding it.
And what do you feed it?
You're about to find out.
Your mouth! Jesus Christ, your mouth! God, help me!
See? You do still believe.
Coming up on your left starred Georgina McKevitt as Aubrey, Donncha O'D as Pascal, David Fennelly as Van, and Deborah Wiseman as Forrest. It was written and directed by Peter Dunne and produced and edited by Liam Geraghty. You can keep updated with all things Petrified on Twitter and Instagram at petrified_pod. Petrified is funded by the Broadcasting Authority of Ireland with the television licence fee.